and all of us work on analyzing Asian societies, and it's entirely open, free.
Yeah.
We do whatever we think is important to study. So you see here some of the examples of the conferences we've organized recently. If some of you needs to go to the toilet,
Yeah.
I can stop a little.
When I was here, Michael Finner is still joined with Ari.
Michael Finner
Right now it's Tokyo.
is everywhere in Asia.
Yeah. From Ari,
He flew to
joined to
Oxford,
yeah, he joined
Tokyo.
to
Also, you know Michael Finner.
go.
Good. So he got a small car accident not long ago, but he said it's small, but he couldn't answer his email himself. So we were like, how small is that? But anyway, so I work with him quite a lot, and so he's in Tokyo.
Yeah, Tokyo.
So you know him, you know his project now about digital preservation.
Okay.
So he's doing
I
it,
will contact him.
but he's not based here.
Also, one
He's still-
mentor is Philip Fontaine in New Zealand.
Okay.
Yeah, with Victoria.
I reviewed his book
Oh,
on Mennonite. Yes. Yes. I have many. Yeah. Anyway, I know we have Philip Fontaine. Yeah. So yes, so it's a specificity of this place. You don't have many like this in Asia, where it's not open. It's public, and research is for everyone. So basically, it's the government of Singapore who pays for 40 researchers. We, depending on the people come here for specific projects that they belong to, and sometimes they don't. So we are organized by it depends, but 6, 7, 8 research clusters. So one on migration, you may have seen. One has been working, but it's finished now, on changing families in Asia. One is working on food politics, urbanism, urban cities in Asia, and one is on religion. So PRISA works with a cluster on urban space. Me, I work on religion. But it gives you a kind of sense of the diversity of events that we organize here. So the very nice thing is that we are about 40 researchers, but we have a team of about 10 people in the administration, in admin here, and part of them is to, so when we organize a conference, we invite, it depends, 10, 20 scholars, and they take care of organizing the flight tickets, the hotel, the transportation. So it's very nice for us that we focus only on the intellectual conversation. We don't have to deal with all the technical stuff. I'm sure you know this trouble. Right? Yeah, it's a lot of work. So that's very like the specificity of this institute, where we have strong technical support. It's not as good as 10 years ago, but it's still very good. And yeah, so anyway. So yes, here it gives you just a sense of, you see migration, you see space, so that it's home-based work. Again, migration, religion, that's my wife who did that one. So she's not here, she's in Bandung. She flew yesterday. Erica Larson. I organized that one. So me, I came here 2 years ago. Initially, I said I want to work on Chinese Christians, but I changed my mind before I arrived here. So I created this ISAC, Initiative for the Study of Asian Catholics, which is a consortium to develop social scientific research on Asian Catholics, but also Christians in general in Asia. So we had this that you may recognize, Dempasa. That's that's the main church of Dempasa. So anyway, but for instance, we were part of this one on religion which is how the global expansion of China intersect with religious networks, for instance. So that's another one I was part of. So anyway, so that gives you a sense. But they complain that recently there were too many things on religion, because it's true we're producing a lot, but there are other things that happen all the time. So then when you have seen that, there's not much to see here. Follow me. I just give you a sense, but then it's not very. There's not much.
Is it there? Apa deh?
Oke guys, kita lagi jalan-jalan menuju beberapa ruangan di Asia Institute
Let's wait for Prisa.
Research.
And when Prisa is here, I can prepare some drinks.
Okay.
Come. You're joining us, don't worry. There is room for everybody.
Hari mati.
It's fine.
Oh, silakan.
Because I will show you, but
Okay.
if you so basically you see we have individual offices, so it's those boxes. So it's like a farm with milk cows, each in one box. If you see you should see the Virgin Mary here.
Yes.
The Korean one, so that's my office.
Okay.
I have a big Virgin Mary,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Korean one, that I rescue from the Salvation Army. We can wait for. So that's basically just a very brief introduction to the place. So yes, 2 years ago I was hired here because of my wife. I followed her basically. Yes, not because of me. Just my wife. So you may know her. She works on religion, education and religious diversity in Indonesia. So it's sad that she's not here today because she is the one that you should talk to. Because of COVID, it was difficult to come here. So I was given the opportunity to come, and they gave me 4 years of freedom. So that's why I decided to not do a new book that nobody will read. But we pretend. But so that's why I'm building this research consortium on Asian Catholics. But I engage a lot on Christianity in Asia, religion in Asia. So that's why I reviewed the book of we just mentioned Philippe Fontaine on Mennonite, this kind of thing. So the consortium is initially an association of scholars. So we call it an initiative at first. Now we still Initiative for the Study of Asian Catholics, ISAC. But it's becoming a consortium. So here it's hosted here, but it's not owned by Singapore. It's a public network. So we worked with, for instance, large news agencies that help us to promote events. A Catholic news agency, UCAN, but also we produce 3 podcast series that are publicly available, and it's always basically it's interviews of scholars to make them talk in a not formal way about their research, because we try to produce new research and to promote what already existed. So not just production of new, but also how do we make sure that we don't lose, or we don't lose sight of what's existing. So how do we promote better? So this podcast series, for instance, we also organize online roundtables. We haven't done any in Indonesia yet. Next week we do like one every 2 months, and next week we do one on the diplomatic relationship between Vietnam and the Vatican that are improving a lot. But we did all kind of. We did in July we did something about the end of the Korean War and an impact on Christianity, how today the war that is not totally over between North Korea and South Korea, how that impacts Korean churches. There's a lot to say on this. So anyway, we do this also as a way to promote scholarly work abroad, beyond academic circles. So that's one thing. Because there is a problem that when we study Christians in Asia, it's mostly Americans who are looking for exotic stuff. Yes. And it's a little annoying. So it's not taken seriously. It's always like, wow, this is interesting because this is different from the norm. And I'm like, no, you're not the norm. No, but that's a big problem. So we are building up the Isaac Network must first in Asia for Asian scholars. So as a Catholic, I was trained to be a priest. So as a French person, I'm not American. Because of being Catholic, for us, the center, is in Rome. So that creates some tensions with the U.S. American Empire. And the boss today, Pope Francis, is not in love with the U.S. There are a lot of tensions. So anyway, but I think for intellectual diversity, it's important to make sure that we support scholars in Asia. So anyway, yet we engage. So for instance, we just created a book series, and we signed a contract with University of Pittsburgh in the U.S. Pittsburgh, University of Pittsburgh Press, for a book series on contemporary Asian Catholics. And also one of the strategies we're doing, we try to give priority first to public or non-Catholic universities. So NUS is public, University of Pittsburgh Press is public. My good morning! No, you are true Indonesian.
Being yourself.
Yeah, I live on the other side of the island, so it's unpredictable.
Yes, it's all right. I'll let you introduce yourself. I go get some drinks.
Did you introduce yourself?
Yes, I did already. I think they're already tired. So let me get some water.
Halo, selamat datang.
Selamat pagi.
Ya. Riza aja. Bang Iza di Jerman katanya ya? Sudah
Baru pulang dari Jerman.
Oh,
Terus ada profesor peneguhan guru besar 3 orang di
Oke.
kampus, jadi beliau harus ikut.
Iya, Bang Iza tuh kontak saya dari Balinda. Balinda tuh senior researcher di sini di Law. Mungkin kenal juga ya, sempat cerita.
Iya, beliau hanya bilang saja. Info nama tapi nggak kenal.
Iya, Mbak Linda juga salam buat Bapak. Oke.
Oke, Kak.
Udah.
Tadi beliau masih tunjuk itu
Tur.
seminar-seminar.
Iya, masih berapa
Habis itu
project.
Ari tour.
apa ya, small tour of the building.
Yeah, so we only have this floor and Ari. The other floors of the building is for Southeast Asian Studies, Southeast Malay Studies. So we used to have our entire building, kita punya satu gedung sendiri di Bukit Timah kampus tuh sekitar 6 tahun yang lalu.
Oh,
Itu yang saya
bilang ya.
Sempat dulu.
Yeah, I was in sana.
3 months.
Yeah, 3 months.
Does that mean the government changed their mind and just giving you guys the one floor now, or?
No, it's complicated. I guess it's budget cut and yeah. But I think we still have quite an employee, so it's quite big for a research center under NUS. So there are several different research center here in NUS. Some are like under faculty, some under department, but ARI is directly under the NUS.
Oh,
Independent
independent.
research center of
Under
NUS.
NUS.
But there are so many others. For example, in ITB we have LPPM, for example, is one, right? But in NUS, so many research center actually, including Balinda as well. Asian Law Institute, Asian Studies, ASLI, I guess, Asian Studies Law Institute.
Asli.
Yeah, ASLI.
Mas Prisa, can you tell us how did you become a part of this institution?
So this is my 4th month actually. So I'm relatively new here compared with Michelle. Michelle has been here for almost 4 years.
Yeah.
And my background was urban planning. I did my undergrad in ITB, urban and regional planning. Then I went to Hawaii, urban and regional planning as well. And then my PhD was from University of Wisconsin Madison, Wisconsin, environmental studies. So I went interdisciplinary from after my master. So now my expertise is not my expertise. My research interest is related to urban geography, urban studies, sociology, anthropology, and touching a little bit about ethnography as well. And yeah, I'm here for as more of a research fellow in terms of a given project. Actually, my project is Capital of the Future, so I will share with. So I publish like introductionary articles about our projects in the ARI website, and yeah, this is the initial stage, like first phase.
So are you gonna stay here for how long?
So the project is 3.5 years, but I think I will be teaching here in US as well.
I
Yeah,
see.
after 3 years. So focusing on a project first, and then do some publications. Hopefully, I haven't had many publications from my doctoral research as well. I just finished basically. I just finished.
So you know Dian then, Dian.
Yeah, Dian Mawene is a good friend. She finished earlier, like 1 year before me.
Yeah. Dian.
When did you graduate?
Okay, that's very
How many
helpful.
coffee and tea?
Just water.
Just water.
Just water.
But
Just
we have
water.
coffee and tea, or we can go downstairs.
Yeah.
So what?
Coffee.
Coffee.
Okay.
One coffee.
Yeah.
Tea.
Okay, coffee.
Two.
Just water.
Just water.
Just water.
Just water.
I bring my own tea.
Okay. Okay. Two.
A special tea. Or just tea.
What do you? Sure. So I put out or you cup.
Teh sendiri.
Okay. So tell me more about you.
Okay,
I told you a lot about us.
So, thank you so much for the warm welcome and hospitality. Let's begin by introducing ourselves maybe. I'll start and then I'll ask each and every one of you to introduce yourself. Is that okay? Okay. So my name is Irene. I'm the vice dean and also the head of the. Do you need something? Okay.
My notes.
Go ahead then.
I'm sorry, my fault.
Minum dulu ya guys.
Kita isi antrian deh.
Ayo bu, dokumennya sih.
Gimana nih?
Ini nggak bisa
Jojo
keluar
bawa
ya.
begini kan?
Ya.
Kayak apa sih?
Dikir nggak bawa?
Oh, Budi. Perlunya kartu
Pasti keluar harus bawa ini. Berita acara.
Iya.
Hah? Harus?
Iya. Nggak bawa tuh?
Kan tinggal. Nggak perlu.
Nggak fotokopi dari sini.
Kan dia harus tanda tangan tuh.
Masa kalau kemana nggak pakai begini-begini? Kalau duit aja.
Oh.
Cuma yang penting surat tugas. Surat tugas.
Tugas tuh harus ditandatangani.
Surat tugas saja yang ditandatangani.
Surat tugas kita. Tugasnya ada.
Ini surat tugas ada ini lagi.
Ada surat tugas berita acara absen.
Terus apa
Karena
membaca?
dia masuknya ke PKS kita.
Oh.
Masuk ke
Saya kan nggak bawa
ATC-nya.
PKS.
Iya. Kita masuknya ke PKS.
Ayo Bu kita tanda
Ibu
tangan.
tadi water? Ayo.
Ya benar Bu dulu. Biar tinggal dia yang tanda tangan.
Iya,
Kalau
tapi
yang terakhir enggak apa-apa ya. Jadi dia nanti kan 1, 2, 3.
Kebanyakan mereka nggak punya cap.
Enggak usah.
Iya,
Enggak usah cap aja.
Not well organized this morning.
That's okay.
Okay, you read. Continue, please.
So I'm the vice dean at the Faculty of Theology, but also the
Okay.
head of the master program focused on sociology of religion. I graduated master degree from Louisville Presbyterian Theological Seminary in Kentucky, and then doctoral degree from Claremont Graduate University. I wrote on the ethics of solidarity from Pope John Paul II.
Oh wow.
Yes. And then at the Faculty of Theology, I taught ethics, mostly ethics class, but for master and doctoral degree, classes like religion ethics and culture, religion ethics and globalization. So that's me.
My name is Tri Budiati. I am the head of administrative at the Faculty of Theology. Kerjasama Kristen.
This is our person.
Nice to
Take
meet
care of us. Order everything. Pay for everything.
Most precious one.
Yes.
Okay, my name is Suarto. In 2014, I was joined with ARI in
Okay,
Itima, yeah. Also, my PhD research start with ARI because I'm combining between theology, economy, and also sociology.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm writing religious entrepreneurship as my PhD dissertation. Now I'm a head of a doctorate program in Satewacana, Sociology Religion. And my focus teaching is religion, development, and economy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I may need you to come back at some point
Okay,
That's great.
thank you.
because I'm making the. So I'm organizing this year, but maybe you will be interested to have her. So the head of the Pontifical Academy for Social Science.
Yeah.
So she's a British Dominican sister, and she's an economist. So it's really her work is about economy and finance. So the local Catholic Bishop of Singapore is an idiot. Yes, I can.
You only say it here, right?
Yeah.
Close door.
It's close to.
No microphone.
Hello, now we are.
So it doesn't support.
Mhm.
It doesn't support us. So that's why I'm making people from the Vatican to come in Singapore and show support.
Yeah.
So she wants to come, and we're trying to organize an event on religion and economy.
Okay. Yeah.
We need. So I've been looking in Malaysia with Muslim scholars, but I'm looking for you may be people of good advance. So that kind of event with someone from a different perspective to have a workshop or an afternoon or roundtable on religion and economy in Asia. So anyway, we can
Yeah.
talk later.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
So now we are working with EHD German Evangelist Hochschule Darmstadt in Germany on diaconia, development and
okay.
diaconic management and development.
Yep.
Also included migration issue in European country. How to connect migration issue with diaconic management or caritas management.
Yes. Okay. Because we receive a grant here, it's a little different. But we receive a grant between University of Paris and US on migration between the two. So between the 50s and the 2000, how Catholic organizations, the research is about how Catholic organizations have not only helped migrants, but lobbied and advocated for creation of international law and migrant rights. So anyway, there are all kinds of research going on in terms of migration. That's the topic.
Yeah, I think it's
Very,
possible
very hot
to make
topic.
cooperation in the near future between NUS and also Satewacana.
And you also have class in diaconia and entrepreneurship.
Transformative diaconia?
Yeah. Okay, please.
Okay,
Your turn.
yeah, my name is Mariska Luterboom. I've been teaching in Satewacana for 17 years. It's quite a long time. And I graduated from Berkeley, from Graduate Theological Union, Berkeley. And my dissertation is about decolonizing religious education, and I'm teaching Christian religious education in Indonesia, and also feminist, a postcolonial feminist, and practical theology. So it is nice to meet you and be here and to learn more about ARI, and also to think about our future collaborations. Thank you.
Great. This is very great.
Go outside.
My
Oh,
son.
So we can get him into the a more relaxed room.
Yes, maybe. Or you can join us here.
Or you can join us here as well. Yeah?
Okay. I'll ask you.
She's not finished, right? So we still wait.
Her first name again?
Mariska. What we call
Marisa.
Mariska. The last part of their wife's name, Erika, right?
Yes. Yes. I've been many times to Manado and too many times Bali. We're going to Flores. So my wife left yesterday. She's in Batung. Then she's going to Manado. Blah blah blah. And then we have two daughters. So I'm joining her with a girl in 2 weeks from today for Christmas in Flores.
Oh, that's nice. So in Flores, you will visit Labuan Bajo or
oh yeah, a little bit, but we're going to
Did I hear to coffee and two drinks?
Ruteng, Kalimusal, Kalimutu, you're going to
because
the
I'm visiting academics also.
To coffee.
Francisca, a sociologist. So anyway, we're spending Christmas there, and yes, I've never been to. Last year we spent Christmas in a convent in India.
Kopi.
Kopi.
Oke, ya.
Itu tea.
Ini air.
It's tea. It's tea. Coffee.
So
Here's
This
coffee.
is coffee.
Oke, pasti.
Itu tea.
Yes.
Oke, tarik itu.
Oh, teh.
So you see, for
Sahabat
instance,
tertarik.
I'm the
Coffee.
leading coordinator.
Okay,
but
thank you.
We are 4 coordinators. And number 2 works at the National Christian University in Tokyo, maybe you know. It's also a Presbyterian background. Yes. So we are not. I do think that when we come to Asia, we have to be a little careful about how do we separate Christians.
Yes.
It's not America.
Yes.
Okay, Ika, anything?
What else?
That's good.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
For now.
Silakan.
Next.
Next turn.
Okay, my name is Toar Sumakul. You can just call me Toar. I'm from Manado.
Oh,
Because you mentioned Manado, and I did my PhD in Bandung.
okay.
Cities you mentioned several times. But actually, I'm out of this group
Okay.
because I'm not from the
Psychopathology.
theology department. I'm here because I'm the director for partnership for our
Okay.
university. My research interests mostly in education and technology. So it's
Education
very different.
and
Technology.
Yeah. I did my bachelor in Satya my master in Liverpool, but my doctoral study in Bandung, University of Education, Indonesian University of Education.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Wow.
Okay. Yeah. My name Gunawan Yuli.
Yuli.
Yeah, Yuli.
July.
July. July.
I wish my wife was here.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, my PhD research about altruistic religiosity of Samaritan in Luke 10. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and my
Religious history of Samaritan.
yeah.
A good Samaritan.
Yes,
I've
I've heard
accused-
about the guy.
Yeah.
I can send you an article. I criticize very badly the Vatican. Yes, you see, because you may have seen the document the Vatican published, the Department for Social Media, they publish a document on the Good Samaritan
Yes.
about how when we are on Facebook and social media, we need to be mindful about how we encounter other people.
Yeah.
And so I publish a very critical response because, you know, the Catholic Church. Everybody's like, oh, this is great. I was like, I'm not sure this is great. Because it was very, very liberal approach. It's
Yeah.
all individual.
Oh.
And so I use the story of the Good Samaritan because they use this story to
Yeah.
to give guidelines.
Mm.
But the guidelines they give, it's all very liberal. You, as an individual, you have to be careful when you are on Twitter, Facebook, about the people you encounter.
Yeah.
And my response was to say, the Good Samaritans,
Mm-hmm.
you know, Margaret Thatcher, she said the,
Yeah.
the Good Samaritan did not have only good intentions, he
Yeah,
also
yeah.
had money.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I add, he also had available institution to fulfill charity.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he had an inn,
Mm.
a place where he could bring the person and leave them here, and not become a slave of the wounded, to not become a slave of the poor. He has institution where he can drop
Yeah.
person in need and continues and carry on with his own life.
Yeah.
So it's a different model compared to Mother Teresa.
Mhm.
Anyway, so,
Yeah.
because it's important to build institutions that
Yeah.
fulfill
Yeah.
charity. Anyway, so that was my
Okay,
response to the Vatican to say, if we pay you, it's to have an institution doing its work and not telling us, you individuals, you are responsible for all.
Yeah.
It's like, no.
Because, because without strong organization, we cannot support
Exactly.
others.
And the Good Samaritan,
Yeah.
there is the fulfillment, the full deployment of charity needs institution, available
Oh
institution, not just good individual intention.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
So it's good.
It's just very Catholic too, because Catholic is all about
Yes. Well, but you see, the Vatican was not very Catholic. So they need to be reminded sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, so
sorry.
I am teaching in my faculty about hermeneutic of New Testament,
Okay. Yeah.
and then about digital religion, and the last about altruistic religiosity.
Okay.
Yeah. And I have responsible in program of partnership in
Awesome.
faculty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Coordinator.
Thank you.
Coordinator of
He's our coordinator for partnership
Yeah.
at the Faculty of Theology.
Yeah. So she is my wife.
Our family member.
She's is her name Rina. Yeah, this first time to Singapore.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. So thank you very much. So what brings you here?
So we, as a part of our mission, we understand that it's very important to broaden our partnership, and we wanted to start from big institutions like this one, ARI.
Not the small ones, right?
Yeah, no, we aim big. So the Asia Research Institute is in the middle of the big development and research in Asia, and we want to know if we can be a part of your work, your amazing work. We want to learn how to do it. We have professors